Hi, friends. Welcome to Wings of Insight. I'm Linda, and today I'm joined by the luminous Donna Marie. We're, we're meeting under a Vedic Aquarius lunar eclipse. Aquarius brings a community lens. Saturn adds clarity and integrity. Together, they ask us to tell the truth about where we fit and how we show up. Our theme is authenticity with kindness. We'll work with two questions. Where am I not being my authentic self? How can I bring more of my authentic self into my life? We'll keep it gentle and useful, simple practices. One grounded next step you can take this week. Let's begin. The secret password for today's draw is self. Hashtag self to enter the draw for a reading. And I have some people I really want to say hello to. First of all, Mangled Unicorn, who was here 2 hours early. Girl. Donna Marie, I'm uncomfortable because you're silent.
I was letting you do your thing. Yeah, I want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Opal Empress. It's good to see you. Hi, Jacqueline. It is really good to see you. And hi, Sarah. So glad that you're here. Don't forget, everybody put in hashtag self, which I always say pound self.
Pound self.
Yeah.
I know. Pound for me too. When I it's not normal for me to think of it as a hashtag. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Diane G is here. Thank you for being here, Diane G. I don't know what I would do without you modding for me. Opal Empress Tarot is here, also known as I Am Lulu. Kat. Who else do I see?
Hi, Viviane. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Hi, Diane G. It's great to see you. And Emily.
Melissa. Sarah's Hibiscus Healing. And Pixie and Emily Lawrence Bradley, Melissa Harper. Wow, it's wonderful having all of you here. And I really would love to spend time chatting, but you know what? I want to get to the readings because I would really I love this theme. Where am I not being my authentic self? It's so difficult for us to, first of all, given the upbringing that we get in our culture, in Western culture, it's difficult for us to know who we are. It's difficult for us not to follow what everyone around us is doing because that's easy, right? Like you don't have to stop and think, do I believe this? Do I actually think this is true? Those are tough questions, and most of us don't start asking them until we're in our late 20s or 30s, and then it becomes even more difficult because then you've got this whole weight of, your job, your family. Maybe you got married, you got a young family growing. Yeah. It's a tough thing to do. So I'm going to take down this banner and I'm going to start the giveaway tool. Oh, the giveaway tool, my favorite. Yay. Where's the kitty? There's the kitty. Okay, the first of our readings today. Please
Who do we have today?
That I didn't stop and say hello to everybody. Pixie 280.
Hi, Pixie. Welcome.
Okay, she's first. And we're going to draw 4.
Okay.
Because there's 2 of us.
Congratulations, Lulu.
Let us know your names, guys. When your names are drawn, just type hi in the chat, please, or hello, or Yahoo, or lucky me.
Yeah, Pixie's here. Opal Empress is here.
Magic with
Oh,
moonlight.
Magic is here.
Great. Okay, and our last reading for this round, not for the day, clearly. For those of you who are just coming in, it's hashtag self.
And Diane G.
Woo! Okay, this will be fun.
So that's our first 4.
Our first 4, that's right. And let me just stop the kitty. That kitty's fallen down enough stairs. Okay.
Hi, Iron. Nice to see you.
Yeah, hi, Iron Fire Horse. Okay.
And Taylor, remember, and
Magic
JD.
Moonlight's here. And here's Opal Empress. Yeah, go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Magic with Moonlight. Put in the put in a hashtag self, and a minute later won.
Yeah.
I love the giveaway tool as well. It makes managing chat so good to so easy for me. Do you guys remember, all of you old timers, do you remember the days of Nightbot? That was fun.
Yeah.
So
Good to see you too, Iron.
So much easier. I'm waiting for, I've got Magic, and I'm waiting for Pixie, and I've got Magic and Opal Empress. I'm waiting for Pixie, and I know Diane. Oh, Pixie is here? Okay.
Yep, she did a yay.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah. So good to see everybody. It's been a while since I've been on, so I'm a little rusty. I'm a little bit ooh.
Okay, I can't find Pixie. Pixie, please say hello again, because I can't find you. I'm scrolling and scrolling. Oh, there you are. Never mind. Don't bother. It's okay. I found you. Okay. And I was only worried because it was like, you're the first one I picked, so you're the first one we're going to read for. Okay, Pixie, where are you not being your authentic self? Oh, before we start, I should mention the decks we're using. Oh, yes. I'm using my old favorites. I'm got all my favorite ones right here. What We've Forgotten, as if I would ever do a reading without What We've Forgotten. Oracle of Oneness and Guides to the Hidden Realms. Yes, I can speak. Donna, what are you using?
Today I'm going to use the Sanctus Concordia Tarot deck. Ooh. Which is, it's just got the beautiful cards.
Did you just get that? Because I don't remember you using that before.
No, I've been using them for a while.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I just wasn't.
And I'm using my Return of Spirit.
Okay.
Which I love because it's just one word on the card and it has so much impact on it. And then I have my healing cards. So if I feel that these need to be pulled out, they're quite detailed because they have a saying on the front and on the back. So it's much more detailed of what.
Wow. So this is going to be very very interesting, as they say.
We still watch Hogan's Heroes every once in a while and laugh in.
Okay, so back to Pixie and where Pixie is not being authentic in her life. Where are you not being your authentic self?
And you're going to do the where she's not being authentic, and then I'm going to bring where she can bring more.
And then we're gonna switch. If I remember, and if I forget, please remind me.
Yeah.
I should have made you co-host so you could do the switching, but never mind. Wanda didn't want to come until now, so she can just sit there. Ooh, imagination. How interesting. Look at that. Your use of your imagination is not authentic to yourself. So you either have a really vivid imagination that you're not willing to engage with, okay, or you're I shouldn't say you're not willing to engage with it, because that's not what I see. What I see is did you get punished as a kid for, oh my goodness, what an imagination you've got. Ha 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 ha. Imagine that, flying cars. Aren't you silly? That's never going to happen. Is that the kind of upbringing you had, where anything imaginative that you brought up was dismissed and ridiculed? Because that's one way of distancing yourself from your authentic imagination, from your distancing your being from your imagination. I want to say a little bit about why this is important. I mean, it's important, like,
Yeah, Pixie is saying she held it back. Not,
oh, okay, but held it back. Yeah. So
yeah, not at all, but held it back.
your
Yeah.
authentic self is asking you to please release your imagination from the bonds that you have placed on it, or the bonds that have been placed on it by your upbringing is probably more accurate. Now, people, you might say to yourself, Pixie, well, I'm not going to be a writer. I'm not going to be an artist. I'm not like, what do I need that for? Is because your imagination is the channel that connects you to spirit. That's why. If you expect to develop spiritually, and if you didn't, you wouldn't be here. Okay. Because people here, that's what we're about. Everybody here, we're about our spiritual growth, the growth of our soul. And you can't have that without an imagination. So, my prescription to you is to think of a way to use your imagination at least once a day, every day for the coming week. And then send me an email and tell me how different that feels.
Mm-hmm. And then my part of your reading for you today is, how can you bring more of your authentic self into your life? And exactly what Linda said, take a little bit of time to do some exploring of using your imagination, color, draw, even if you put drops of food coloring in water, or and just watch the difference and how it changes. And then what I'm getting, and this is bringing yourself more into, and it was illness illness begins in the stomach, and diet in the main remedy. So bringing in your true authentic self, also you can do it with cooking, using your imagination. Well, what kind of creation of a salad that you can make? What would you put into it? Sometimes it's a very basic way of using your imagination, but it's also listening to your body and what your body needs. And like today, I'm planning on making a blueberry salad with spinach and slivers of almonds and stuff like that. And it was like, yeah, this is what my body's craving. And it's like, yeah, throw in some cucumber because I'm really craving water. We haven't been home for our regular water intake. So it is absolutely, I think, using that. And I also got the Empress, the Emperor, and then the Fool. So this is you taking the old patterns, the old ways of thinking, and the old ways of your belief systems, and changing it onto a new path. And that is going to bring in more of your authentic self, and letting go of the old rigid ways of thinking, or the old rules. The old rules, you need to break them down and let them go, because that's no longer, it's holding you back. And it's time to bring in more of that into your, letting all of everybody else's demands, or everybody else's viewpoints, or everybody's opinions, that old, you can't do that because of this, or somebody's opinion kept you back. Let that go, because that will now bring in more of your authentic self, and allowing yourself to explore. That's what I have for you Pixie, I hope that helps. Let me know if that rings a bell with you or not. But that's what the spirit is telling me, is that, and it is even just listening to your body and just creating meals that and using different spices, etc.
Good point. Use your imagination in all the ways that you can think of. Spicing your meals. Yeah, good one. Or making something you've never made before. I like that idea too. Like, what the heck is a Welsh rare bit anyway? So
It's rare, but you'll find it.
it's in the cookbook. I'm sure there's a YouTube video. But yeah, and hi Tiaret, and you're welcome. That's very kind, Pixie. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Back
Pixie.
and let
Yes.
us know what happened next week, so that you know, so that we get feedback that we were right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pixie. Okay, next we have Opal Empress Tarot,
Yes.
who, well, okay, you won a lottery. Oh, right. Sorry, just a second. You go first this
There
time.
we go. So now this is, where are you not being your authentic self? So what does spirit have to tell you? Where are you not being your authentic self? Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. They are telling me that the healthy person lives in harmony with nature. So this is telling me that you are not being in with nature. You are not being your healthy self. You are holding yourself back, and you're not truly, really getting into being in balance with nature and yourself. It's almost like you are fighting being in balance. It's you're trying to force your way through, and you've got to make that commitment, and that commitment is to yourself and to finding balance. So that is telling me that within nature, you're not meditating, you're not listening to your guides, you're trying to, when you're using your third eye, this is something that it was a eureka moment for me when I figured this one out, or when it was told to me, is when you're using your third eye, it's not that you're searching and you're looking for the messages. It's when your third eye opens, is allowing the messages to come into you. And that is not what you're doing. You are not being in balance. You're not letting nature naturally take itself. So as you are kind of pushing back with it, let things happen. In other words, if something's happening in your life and it's starting to stress you out a bit, just step back, take a breath, meditate on it, and then watch it unfold, because it'll naturally unfold. And that's where you're not being your authentic self. You are putting yourself in as if into others people's opinions, or other people's, that you think that this is what they want to hear. Don't do that. Just let nature take its course on a lot of things, and step back. And that is where you're not being your authentic self, is being that healthy person and just letting nature kind of unfold around you. Linda, this is all yours.
I have an interesting follow-up for this, Lulu. It's from the Oracle of Oneness, and it's card number 5. Savor each moment. So that means it goes right along with what Donna Marie was reading, which means that each moment you're able to go, how do I want to respond to this? You have an infinite amount of choices in each moment of each interaction that you have. You can choose to respond from your authentic self, but you have to be in the moment to do that. You have to be in the moment and fully present in order to do that. Then you can choose authentically from your heart about what exactly you want to say. How do I feel about this? What does this mean to me? Do I have an ethical problem with what's going on? Do I just not like this person? Is this triggering me from my childhood? All of those things can go on and on and on within your head in the moment if you're in the moment. So be in the moment, treasure, savor, enjoy each moment. That will help you find balance. So this week, your job, your homework, or your home play, your homework is to be in the moment. When you're having lunch, really look at what's on your plate or in your bowl, whatever. Really look at what's in front of you and taste it and take the time to ignore what's going on, to just be present and be with the food and enjoy the food and savor every bite of the food. Do this once a day, not just with food, but I mean a leaf. Look at the leaf. Really get to know that leaf. I know this sounds really, Linda, you've been smoking that devil's
Yeah.
lettuce.
That devil's lettuce. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm serious. This is an important part of being authentic, and this is true for everybody, is to be in the moment, savor each moment. And that particular moment that's pictured on this card, look how magical that is, where that a wild bird is alighting on your finger. Like, how cool is that? I've never had that happen, and I love birds, and I would give my, well, no, I wouldn't give anything, but I would give a lot to have a wild bird come and land on my finger. Yeah, stay present.
And to follow up with that, where I see is Opal Empress is you sitting on your deck and meditating. And when you open your eyes, I know that you're going to open your eyes and you're actually going to see the deer. You're going to see what's out in those meadows. You're going to see a lot more of what nature's going on, because nature is what I'm getting is this rush of, you need that calmness, and you've been, it feels like the energy that I'm picking up is that it's been a lot of energy, and where you've been running and taking care of everything else, that you haven't been looking after you. And this is where you, exactly what Linda was saying, is being center and coming back to the moment and coming back right into you.
Yeah.
So,
Can't
yeah.
be authentic if you're not here now.
Yeah.
It's just not possible. I hope
Yeah.
that was helpful to you. And
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that was helpful.
That was interesting, because that energy that I was feeling was like this rush and this, yeah, and it's like, okay, yeah, let
Be
it,
here
yeah,
now. Never mind anything else. Just be in the moment. If it's lunch, be there. If it's doing your work, be there. If it's outside walking your dog, be there. And don't be thinking about a whole bunch of other stuff and about what people are thinking or whatever. Who cares? Who cares? People are going to think whatever they're going to think. There's nothing you can do about that. What's a lot more important is how people feel, like the people around you. Yeah, it's a lot more important how they feel than what they think, because 99% of what people think is bullshit anyway.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. And your ego lies to you, by the way.
oh yeah, by the way, yeah. Also 90% of what I think is bullshit. So I know that 90% of what the people around all of us are thinking is bullshit, So
Yeah,
yeah, just be where you are in the
yeah.
moment. It's really important.
We certainly haven't had the chance to be ourselves. Like, we always had to be pleasing somebody else, and that, I think this goes for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
we're here to be your authentic, be your weird self. I mean, those are the people I love
Let
the
your
most.
freak flag fly.
Yeah.
Be weird. You know what? When you are authentically who you are, you attract your tribe, because people go,
Yeah.
oh, someone like me. And, but they won't know that if you're not your authentic self. So be who you are, attract your tribe around you. They will love
Yeah.
your weirdness because they have weirdness too. We all have weirdness. It's what makes us precious.
Yeah,
We all have weirdness.
we
So
do. Yeah.
I know I do. I'm sure you all know I do
Yeah.
too.
That's what. Oh, she just said, that's how I got Donna. She was being her authentic self, and that's how she got me. Oh, you're group therapy, girl. Group therapy.
Oh, now John is
Oh,
one of the nicest weirds I know. Okay, so we have magic with moonlight. Those of you who've come in, the magic word is #self to enter the giveaway for a reading. Those it's pinned in a comment on my channel. I'm pretty sure that Donna Marie did it on her channel. And yes, the right people will come and dance with you if you let yourself be who you are. Your
absolutely.
vibration will attract those who vibe at a similar resonance, at a similar frequency, and you will find your tribe.
Most definitely. Yes. Yeah.
I'm sorry, magic with moonlight. I will get to your reading, okay? I promise. But you guys in the chat are bringing it. I cannot resist a good line. You know me well. If it makes me laugh, it's going on
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Okay, back to magic with moonlight. Okay, you go, girlfriend.
Okay, so what is it? I have to read it again.
Wait a minute.
Is magic?
Wait, you know what? I think I'm first this time.
That's
I'm
right, you
so
are.
sorry, Donna. I'm
I'm
so,
just gonna follow you. There's
I'm
gonna be
so
a lot of snorting.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of snorting today, but we are absolutely authentic.
Yeah. Where is magic not being her authentic self?
No, I'm doing that question.
That's what you're doing. Yeah.
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 Oh, how interesting. Alchemist. So, magic with moonlight, you apparently have some talent with alchemy, which in this context means bringing different elements together to create a new element. Are you the kind of person who brings other people together just to see what's going to happen and what they create between them? I do that. I like doing that. It's a lot of fun to do that, to see what happens. Okay. I have a lot of weird friends and I like putting them together to see what the fallout is because it's usually really interesting and very creative and funny. So, magic with moonlight. I am not sure exactly where your talents lie in terms of alchemy, but here you are able to bring different elements together to create something entirely new. And that is where you're not being authentic. You have the capacity to do it. Please do it because talents like this are not common. The ability to bring differing elements together. I mean, maybe you're a fabulous team builder, maybe you're a fabulous, chef. These are the kinds of people who work with elements to bring something new into being. So get with the program and do what you were born to do. Your special skill that you are not treating seriously, I think is what it is. I got a feeling that you're just not who cares about team build? Let's just it's HR stuff. Yeah, whatever. It's a magic. It's alchemy. It's important. It's a part of your authentic self that you're ignoring. What you got, girlfriend?
What I got, magic, what you can bring more into being your authentic self. First off, I got without hope, we live in desire. And that is and this is part of the alchemist. This is what is missing, is that idea, that hope, that you living in that desire of that's what you want to do. So the cards came up as rejuvenation. So it is time to bring those thoughts, those desires, those wishes, those, like, I really want to do that. Then now is the time for you to start doing one step at a time and making that commitment. And I also got is reach out to people that are already doing things that you want to do. Might be not exactly the same, but similar. Learn the ropes, learn how to, there's lots of so many things. I don't know what you're doing, but I know, like, exactly what you said, Linda. It's the alchemy. It's the alchemist creating something. And this is what you need to start putting into it, is that you've held that back. Now it's time for you to bring that hope and that desire and now bring it to life. And that is it's telling me it, and it's also the individual thoughts. It's when you get an idea, that is from your higher source. That is from your masters and your guides. They're giving this to you because this is yours for you to bring into the world, and you have to start making those steps. So reach out if you need to know how to do something, or because if you might ask somebody, or you might be having a conversation with somebody and somebody might go, hey, you know what, I know how to do that. I can help you with that. There's a lot in the community that people are helping others out, but something absolutely for you, magic, is it's you're supposed to be creating and no longer hoping and desiring. Now it's time to do it.
And look at what serendipity and synchronicity has brought. Why, magic? Look at you.
I'm telling you, spirit is talking. It's like, it's.
Spirit's talking to you. Don't wait for the bonk of enlightenment, because that's going to hurt like a bugger, let me tell you.
And absolutely. I'm so glad that you are reaching out and that you are, you're speaking with people, because the more you talk about it, the more you put fire under it and you bring it to life.
Yes. Do it, do it. Go for it. Self, #self for all of you latecomers. You've missed half the jokes already. I mean, I'm sorry for you, but there you go. And let's see who we got. We had magic. And then the last one for this round is our own favorite, best ever,
Diane G.
Yes, the queen of mods, as far as I'm concerned. I call her God Mod, and I do what she tells me.
Yes,
I know you don't believe me, do you?
Hey, Cherry Blossom, great to see you.
Hi, Cherry Blossom. And Sue Toffee, I just saw you.
Or Sue Toffee, yeah.
Sue Toffee, I just noticed she was here. Nancy, hi.
Nancy. And Maria is grateful. We're grateful you're here, Maria.
We are, actually. Okay, so I better put this card away, and I better switch us around. See, I remember this time.
And where is Diane not being her true, authentic self? And there is, Okay, so you got forgiveness. Forgiveness means more to God than sacrifice. So it's time for you to forgive one person today. Open your heart to that person and release unnecessary suffering from the past. Feel the peace that follows from this simple act. And right now, what I'm getting is that you are not being true to yourself because you haven't forgiven yourself for something, whether you weren't feeling that you were enough for somebody else. And what I'm getting is that you felt that you should have given more to somebody. And I'm getting it's a male, like either your grandfather, your father, or an uncle, somebody that you felt that you should have given more to, and that you're supposed to be looking after you. And that's where you're not being your authentic self, because you feel that there was something holding you back for giving. And you don't have to give 100% of all of you. You're allowed to step back and take care of you too. So that's where you're not being your authentic self, is that you feel guilty for not giving 100%, 150% of yourself and depleting yourself. So Diane, I hope I hope that rings. This is what I'm getting for you. And, forgive yourself, forgive, because, it's not up to you to hold everybody. And you always have assistance, and the assistance that you're getting is always from spirit, and spirit talks to you. I see spirit walk with you. I literally see spirit walking with you when I see you. So, yeah. Diane, I wish you all the best. And off to you, Linda.
Diane, bestie. What is holy? What is true? This is how you can bring more of your authentic self into your life, is by remembering what is holy and what is true. And let's read the fine print to find out what is holy and what is true. Appreciation, witnessing the unmerited gift of grace. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Appreciate yourself. Witness for yourself. And be assured that you are receiving the unmerited gift of grace. Give it to yourself. Give yourself the grace that you believe you don't merit, but give it to yourself anyway, because you know that's what Spirit's doing for you, giving you grace. I love this because, okay, is it her hair or is it her halo? So what I love about this deck is that so much of it can be, I mean, there's two different perspectives, right? At least two different perspectives, but there you go. Remember what is holy and what is true. I love this for you, Diane. I really do. And I hope that helps. And give yourself some of the love and support and appreciation that you give to all the people around you. Mm-hmm. Having been the recipient of it, do it for yourself.
I know, I'm almost in tears over that. It's just like, Diane, yeah, I'm just sending you love. Like, you are just absolutely, you give so much to so many people, and, just sending you love, because you walk with spirit walks with you. And sometimes I'm thinking, Linda G, a lot of times you are walking in spirit when you do your readings and your healings on people.
Absolutely. Yeah. There is no doubt about it. So yes, Diane, love yourself a little bit.
Yeah. And forgive yourself. You give so much to others.
Yeah.
And
now we're going to...
I see play, love, remember, and all I see is behind peach fart, peach fart, peach fart.
I know. You can't see here on StreamYard, when we're looking at chat, we don't actually see the emojis, just the YouTube emojis, the usual ones, right? The ones that belong to the membership. Yeah, we see peach fart, peach fart, peach fart. We see sweet flower. We see Wanda side eye. We see Wanda flop. We see, it's hilarious, actually. I find it vastly entertaining. A whole line of peach farts. Yes. My tribe is here. The peach farts and the bunks of enlightenment and the Wanda side eyes. Bring them on.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. Get with the program, Linda. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go back and find our. Oh, let's see. Let's try this one. Like this one. A little loud. Who is our first lucky winner? One bright
feather.
Lori, congratulations. Let us know you're here, please. How many people with the long name? It takes a long time to write down. Okay. And who's number 2? JD, congratulations, JD. Please let us know you're here just say hi in the chat, just so we know you're here. And number 3, who's the lucky contestant? Wow. Mary.
Mary.
Okay. The last one for this round of readings. Brina. Congratulations, Brina. Are you here, darling? And let's go back to, so Brina.
So Mary is here.
Okay. Mary.
So
awesome. I got you, Mary. Oops, sorry. Sorry, my finger fumbled fingered. Okay.
So one bright feather, JD and Brina. Brina's here.
Brina's here. I see her. One bright feather, red dragon. Yeah. Who won was one bright feather, JD, Mary, and Brina. And so far, oh, I'm so sorry. Bye, Jacqueline. Thank you for dropping by.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
Stephanie, Brina's here. I got Brina. Didn't I get Brina already?
Yep, Brina. Yep. So we're still waiting for one bright feather and JD.
And where's Mary?
Mary is she?
Oh, there she is. I got her. Okay. Yeah. JD, there you are.
And just one bright feather. We're just waiting for one bright feather to.
There she is. Okay, got her.
Wonderful.
Okay. Yes, I know one bright feather's here. It's just that if I can't find where she says she's here, I kind of.
Yeah. And I have no controls over here.
No, because I forgot to make her. I should have thought of it, and I didn't. I should have thought to make Donna Marie my co-host, and then she could have helped backstage. But you know,
I just get to play today. Thank you.
Yeah. She just gets to stand there and look pretty. Isn't that nice? Okay, one bright feather. Where are you not being your authentic self? One bright feather, Lori. Your name is Lori.
Lori, okay.
Where is Lori not being her authentic self? Okay. How interesting is this? Okay, yeah, I know that's something you don't want to hear from a card reader, okay? So, portal. You're standing in front. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Here's what I'm being told. This portal represents a choice that you have before you, in a sense. It's not like a crossroads kind of a choice. It's a different kind of a choice, but it's a choice. You have an open portal before you. Are you going to walk through it or not? What's through that portal? Well, let's just take a look. Magical things. Magical things are through that portal. Things that you can't even imagine. So, take the step. Step through it. Be who you are. Claim who you are and step through that portal. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Lori, how to bring more, what you should bring more in to be your true authentic self. And first off, I have let the beauty you love be what you do. So there's beauty in this world that you absolutely love. And it says we often blind ourselves to beauty precisely because sorry, my lighting's weird here. It inspires us to go beyond ourselves, Today, find only beauty, especially when your first instinct is to be critical of someone, something, or some opportunity. And with the card that Linda brought up was going within, and if you look, it is into that portal, and the portal is also going into yourself, and that you also have got the card of being gifted and vibrational.
I want you to notice that put up
Yeah.
that card that says gifted,
Yes.
because I want you to notice how there are orbs, circles between both cards. Sorry, I'm going around the wrong way here, but see that? And see how that middle part of the card, of the gifted card that Donna's holding up, see how that could be like an entrance, a tiny little entrance into something? I mean, I don't know. To me, that's another way of seeing portal.
And look at these air bubbles. And now look at what's in that middle of that door. You have the same type of
nimbus.
So this is telling me that you are gifted, and to go within it's vibrational. So your guides, spirits, and angels are speaking to you, and you've got that portal that you need to go through to be your true authentic self, because you even manifest it in your prayers. When you say your prayers, that is, you are going through that portal. So start talking of what you want to create and what you want to bring in, because there is so much that you have to offer, and let that beauty come through. And I think that you might be wanting to be a wallflower and not be in the limelight. That kind of gives me that. Walk through that portal, because when you walk through that door, it's wide open and there's a lot coming for you. And exactly what Linda said, like it's all connected, and there's a gift that you have. You need to walk through that portal.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the beauty within.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Nope. I was just saying, it's just the beauty within, because when you bring that out, your beauty, when you are doing things that you love and you're getting the messages, and you start looking younger, there's a brightness about you. And so one bright feather, yeah. There you
go.
The synchronicities with our cards, I'm telling you, Linda, when spirit's in the house, they definitely have us.
You guys are on your case. Oh, good. Perhaps you can avoid the bonk of enlightenment.
Yeah.
And red dragon, you're making me hungry.
What is red? No, don't tell me.
Yeah. She's talking about food.
Yum. Yeah.
JD, you are next. Oops.
Okay.
Sorry.
So JD. Where is JD not being their true authentic self? Where are you not? So, okay, I got two cards for you. One is, a cheerful expression brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones. So that's telling me that you are not keeping it positive, that you are keeping within the bad news, when you're listening to the news and that there's a war breaking out, and that it's time to step away from that and start bringing in the joy, because you are not showing your joy. You're not showing where you're uplifted. You're keeping things. When people are complaining, you are keeping there, and you're not showing your true authentic self or your joy. And so, is there something holding you back from being able to show your joy? If you show your joy, will people try to kind of shoot you down, or people prefer to be, as they say, people would prefer to cry together than having one person in the group being happy, because how dare you be happy? Be happy. And that's where you're holding yourself back. And the divine dwells within you, the desires that you heal. So while you are being in your joy, then you are healing yourself, and it'll help heal others because it is contagious. So don't stay in that. All I can say, people get in a negative headspace and they want to complain and you know, they want to whine and complain, and it's like, step out of that, because you're not being your true authentic self when you're there. And it's all yours, Linda.
And bringing more of your authentic self into your life means you need to notice what drains your energy.
Oh my.
I know. Spirit is here, ladies
Yeah.
and James. Spirit is here because we can't make this up, okay? Notice what drains your energy. This includes people as well as activities, okay? I know, job drains your energy, or it can if you let it, okay?
Mhm.
Boundaries are an important thing to have. And here is encouragement for you to, first of all, notice what drains your energy. And then, second, you need to set some boundaries around that. It could be an activity, it could be people, it could be the way you talk to yourself in your head, you know? I have a bad habit of saying, "Oh, Linda, you idiot," when I screw up. Yeah, no, I'm trying really hard to monitor myself. It's hard work, but I'm trying really hard not to do that anymore. And the second card that I have that, well, it came from another deck, so it didn't fall out. I pulled it. And it blows my mind because it's the full moon eclipse. Didn't we just do that? Oh my God.
Yes.
And the fine print says, removing internal obstacles. Oh.
Yeah. And
Confronting self-identity and intensity. So, your self-identity, your authentic self, that sounds like an echo. And the fact that it's a full moon eclipse, that's telling you to guard yourself, to remove your internal obstacles. The first step. This is the first step, is become aware of what drains your energy. The second step is to remove the internal obstacles, set up your boundaries, and confront your own identity. I don't mean confront. This doesn't mean confronting in a bad way. This means facing it and accepting it. Dancing with your shadow, I guess, is another way of putting it.
mm-hmm.
But yeah.
JD just found out that Honey Cat has cancer. And I did let the news get to me too. Did let the yeah. And I found out my cat has cancer. I'm going to try and be positive. And unfortunately, with this eclipse that we just went through, we have about 6 months, and it's about releasing and things coming to an end. This 9/9 portal, it's all about releasing and things coming to an end, because new things are about to bloom. But we have to go through that real hard trial and tribulations and that forces us to release. And unfortunately, especially with our fur babies, when they get sick, it really does bring us down. So, and you have to be careful when you're going through that it doesn't affect your health as well.
Yeah.
And you have to take the blessing of that your cat has had a beautiful life and has been, you've had that chance with your fur baby. I know it breaks my heart. I have a cat, I have a dog. I did have we had another female, and unfortunately she had cancer. And when she went, she was ready to go, but she was grateful that she had the home that she did have, because she pretty much had the run of the house. She was pretty much, we called her Joan Wayne, because she was a female, and she let the dog, the cat, she let everybody know she was in charge, and she would come down the hallway like, no, I'm in charge. But when she was ready to go, she was ready to go. But it's hard. It's hard for
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry, JD. My heart goes out to you
Mine too.
with that
Mine
news.
too. It's very hard to say goodbye to our companions. It's very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I hope that was helpful to you, JD.
Mm.
And next we have Mary.
Thank you. Yes. And I wanted to say hi to, I did say hi to Cherry Blossom. I'm so happy to see you, Cherry Blossom. Haven't seen you in a very long time. And I'd also like to say hi to Julianne Guthrie. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Julianne.
Everybody here, Red Dragon. Yeah. Hi to everyone. So next we have Mary, right?
Mary.
Yeah.
Now,
And now I am at, where am I not being my authentic self?
Nope.
No.
You're number 2 now.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, you flipped me without me noticing. Okay.
Okay, Mary, where are you not being your authentic self? Mary, you're an oracle. You have a connection to spirit. You have a deep connection to spirit that enables spirit to communicate through you. That makes you an oracle. Whether you use cards, or whether you read the Akashic records, or whether you are a psychic medium, those are all different forms of being an oracle. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, I don't know you at all. So this is ready for you to claim as part of your authentic self. Own it. This is who you are, or part of who you are. So own it. Claim it. Learn. Take tarot classes. There's a ton of them on YouTube. There's a ton of people with all kinds of free stuff on YouTube about what the cards mean. There's oracle decks. There's courses in psychic mediumship. There's who gives Jean and Sun Psychic Jean and Susan Lynn both give courses in psychic mediumship. I'm not sure if Kevin Lewis is still doing that or not. And also Dragonfly Crystals Val is giving a course in the Akashic Records on October the 18th. If any of these are interesting to you, and even if they're not, let's face it, you want to know about your authentic self. This is your authentic self, so claim it. Work with it. Train yourself. Learn. And claim who you are.
And Mary, I also got for you is let go of time. So stop putting time limits on. I can't do it until this specific time. Or I have to do this first, and I have to do my chores first before I can go and dabble and have some fun. And then you got the soul. The soul is on earth for its own delight. So that is telling me it's time for you to play. It's time for you to explore. You just anything. If you're interested, slightly interested, go take a class. How to go do a. Sometimes they have, like, our curling club is actually having a free day. Come on over and come and play for free and learn how to do it. Start exploring those things, because we only have so much time here. And Mary, this is go explore, because you'll find your true authentic self. And what Linda was saying, learn how to read the cards, or learn a little bit of how to talk to your spirit guides, or take courses, and it will open up a whole new world for you. And it won't feel like you're sitting there watching time go by and watching your life go by. You'll start having a lot more fun.
Mary's response to the card I pulled for her, the Oracle, was that Stephanie says she got banned from my channel. Oh, sorry, that just came through. Yeah. I will. Can I fix it from here? I don't think I can fix it from here. Let me see what I can do. But I just want to point out that Mary thinks she is not an oracle, but this would beg to differ. And if you haven't explored it yet, now's the time. New things are happening. It's an important role for light workers to play. Light workers play all different kinds of roles, but it's an important role to have.
And it's the soul is on earth for its own delight, and that absolutely connects. Is that your soul has something else going on that you still have. You still have much to explore, and even just no psychic, but go take a class on maybe how to use your intuition. That's how I started. Learn the slightest signs, like and it was symbols, and it was or you can say, okay, spirit guides, if it's meant for me to do something, show me. And mine one day was, show me 3 robins on the grass eating worms. And this was before the robins were coming in. And sure enough, I had done my chores all day. I was coming around the corner, and there were 3 robins. And I went, okay, that's letting me know spirit is telling me, yeah, it's time for me to start doing the channel and start. Yeah. So Mary, I hope you explore anything. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be psychic, oracle. It could be, it might be just that you're a counselor for others, or it's a time for your soul to start playing, is what the message I'm getting. And I think Linda's right, though, that there's going to be something more opening up for you. Yeah, you're just getting into your spiritual side. Yeah, there's lots coming. Linda told you so. Just remember, Linda told you so.
You can come back and be verbally aggressive towards me if you want. If I would.
Thanks, Diane G, for coming, by the way. She's got to go, she said.
Oh, bye. Bye, sweetie. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Oh, Mary says she's just getting into her spiritual side. Well, good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Good, because that is indeed your next step. That is indeed what I'm seeing for you, what we're both seeing for you. So, Mary, okay. Now, Brina, all of you latecomers, #self to enter the draw for a reading. We're going to do one more before we end the show, one more round of 4. You have time, Donna Marie, now that I've announced it?
I have time.
Okay. I have time. I'm, today I have time. Tomorrow, who knows?
Yeah.
Today I have lots of time.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, right. Sorry. I'm number 2 this time. You're number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Rena, how are you? How can you bring your authentic?
Okay, Brina. Okay, so Brina, right away, the very first card. Wow, I got things. The very first card that I got is love is like a deep pool that never dries up. So you have more to give than you realize. The only expectation you should have is giving to others is what you expect of yourself. That's how you stay replenished. So remember that you are also, when you give love, you receive love. When you give, you end up receiving more. And, it is so true. And I just brought up, I did card readings for Linda, and the exact same 2 cards came out. And it is the Emperor and the Fool. So that is telling me that the old ways of thinking, the old rules and regulations, it's time that you are breaking those down. You're going to start doing more of what you love, because that is what is holding you back. You're not doing that. You are not putting out that love. of what you love to do, you're sticking to the old rules. But I have to do this, this, and that, and I'll do that later. I'll do that later. It's saying now is that you are not taking that path, and the Fool is saying it's time for you to do so. That is where you are not being your authentic self. And now that is going to lead into exactly what Linda's going to say now.
How can you bring more of your authentic self into your life? Rise from the muck like a water lily. Because the water lily, you know, it roots in the muck at the bottom of a pond, right? It's pretty ucky down. I mean, I don't know if you've ever walked through a pond, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty creepy on the feet. So, but you're a water lily, so you're going to rise from that muck towards the sun and look, break the surface of the water and shine your beauty. And to top that off, the guides from the hidden realms want you to know you have another chance to be. To be who, I wonder? Your authentic self. I know I love answering my own questions and laughing at my own jokes. Reclamation, second chances. This is very eclipse too. Reclamation, second chances, rebirth, emotional healing. That's what the fine print says.
And Brina just said, that's the second reference to a water lily that she has seen today.
Well, and again, another synchronicity, another coinky dink. Ha!
If only Spirit would talk and give messages. If only, hey?
I know.
Right?
It's amazing to me that we just don't ever get messages from Spirit that doesn't talk to us and doesn't ever let us know what the heck it is we're supposed to do. Pay attention, Brina.
Exactly.
Rise from the muck.
Yes.
I love that so much. And
yes.
You have another chance to be your own self. Very eclipse energy. I know that's not the right word. Never mind.
Yeah.
Eclipsean isn't a word, I don't think. I just made it up. Reclamation, second chances, rebirth, emotional healing, Brina. This is a really good reading.
Yeah. And Brina, what she's saying that the first was a poem that mentioned water lilies. So read that poem again and see if there is a message that stands out. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like those cards for you, Brina. I think they're freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I think they're so encouraging and so supportive and so absolutely just
yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. We have time for a third round, or was that?
That was our second round.
Okay, so do you want to do a third round?
Yeah, let's do a third round.
Okay, we'll do a third round, and I will find some entertaining music. Oh, let's see. How about this? Oh, I like a little. Sometimes they're just a little too loud. Okay, so the last 4 readings for the day. The first one is for, who's it going to be? Cheryl Manilow. Hi, Cheryl.
Are you here?
Cheryl got accidentally banned yesterday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, for 360 seconds. I can't fix it. Stephanie's banned, I know. She just has to wait it out because I can't fix it. Melissa Harper. Oh, is Gerald here? Congratulations, Melissa.
Hi, Gerald.
And Wanda. You know, she never wants to be here until I'm in the middle of it. Play Love Remember, congratulations. And would all of you please be sure to let us know. Say hi in the chat. so we can have something to put on the screen.
Hi, Kat. How are you? Bath Cruise is here.
Nancy. Our last reading for the day is going to be Nancy of Crohn's Intuition. Yay! That's going to be perfect. I'm happy about that. That is a lovely, lovely way to end the day. Okay.
So please let us know you're here.
And I'm going to take that banner off because this is our last round. Okay.
Play Love Remember is here.
Yeah, I see her. I see Play Love Remember, and
is Cheryl Manilow here?
You see her?
Not yet.
We're looking for Cheryl and Melissa and Play Love Remember. Melissa. Oh, there's Melissa, and I'm sure I saw Play Love Remember a minute ago. Yep, there she is.
Play Love Remember.
Yeah. Got her. Got Play Love Remember, and I have Melissa, but I do not see
Cheryl Manilow.
Yeah. Or Cheryl. Maybe I'm saying her name wrong. Cheryl Manilow? I don't know. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm probably butchering the name.
Cheryl Manilow. If you are here, let us know you are here. And in the meantime, should we start with Melissa?
Play Love. Do I have? What do I have? Play Love and Melissa, and that's it. Yeah, Melissa, I got you. And Play Love Remember, but I do not have Cheryl Manilow, and I do not have.
Nancy's here.
Oh, is she? Oh, good.
Yeah. 311.
Got her. Okay. So we'll read the three we've got. And if Cheryl shows up, could somebody please tell her to say hi in the chat?
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I'm reading first, right?
Yes.
First. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry.
Melissa, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're reading for Melissa, and then Play Love, and then Nancy.
Okay.
Melissa, where are you not being your authentic self?
Ooh.
There's a big picture that you're ignoring. There's a big picture about a bigger context that you're not embracing, that you're not engaging with, that you're not participating in. Well, fundamentally, it's fear of what other people think, of what. Of whether it'll be too much work, of who knows. I don't know what your specific fears are, but they are preventing you from participating enough to see the big picture. Your authentic self, your inner being wants you to have a clue about the bigger context of your actions, and you're not embracing that. You're not taking it on. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, fear. Yes, of course, you're afraid. So, yeah, I'll leave it to Donna to tell you how to get over it.
Do you see that? God gives you only the present moment by moment. So, seriously, the bigger picture, that is the biggest picture you can get.
Yeah.
So how much of your
Precious day, do you invest in the past? Everything from the past, except wisdom and love, has long since served its purpose. Witness what calls to you from yesterday and why. So the bigger picture is somebody's looking out for you. The bigger picture is you need to live in the present moment now. And what do we get in the card is the devil. So that is telling me that the devil in your ear, the oh, you can't do this, but you have so many opportunities. And if you look, that looks very much as if it's coming from the heavens. So this is telling me that there is things that you can now start bringing into your life. Have more faith in spirit, in God, in universe, in source, however you want to, however you want to name it, and having more of that source, and not being within your authentic self is not living knowing that there is much more. There's a huge picture, and and as they say, the devil will speak in your ear and tell you that this is all you have in life, when in fact you have the moment that you are in right now, that you have every possibility is open, and you've got a lot of opportunities and you can pick. Yeah.
Wow,
that was crazy. Like the bigger picture, and I'm like, I pulled this card, I'm like, whoa.
You're welcome, Melissa. I hope that was helpful to you. I really do. And now we have Play, Love, Remember.
Play, love, remember. And now we're switching, right?
Yeah. As soon as I remembered it switched, we're switched.
Okay, play, love, remember. Where are you not being your authentic self? Where are you holding yourself back? What is it that is? Okay. So, play, love, remember. What is holding you back, or where you are not being your true authentic self, is you have the caretaker, and you also have the high priestess. And the high priestess is not there to be the caretaker for everybody, but that's what you're stepping into, and that's what you're doing. You're being the caretaker, and you're taking on everybody else's burden. But that's not yours. You do know, you know what they need. You can see, you have that psychic ability. You see beyond, but you are taking on their burdens, trying to hold everybody's burdens so that they do not have to carry it. But that is where you're not being your true authentic self, because yours is to let them carry that burden, because it's their burden. And you've got a heart of gold, and you are there holding each person up, or you're supporting them where, and you're not doing that for yourself. So that is where you're not being your authentic self, is you're not letting that intuition come out and using your psychic abilities, because you are very gifted. This tells me that you see on both sides of the veil, and that you see things way before other people do. You will get 6 weeks or 6 months ahead of time that you'll know something's coming down, and you're like, why isn't it happening now? And because you are so involved in being a caretaker for everybody else, but not for yourself. So that is where you're holding yourself back, of not being your true self. And Linda, now I'm passing it over to you for the.
Because you need, in order to bring more of your authentic self into your life, you need to find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. Look at those birdies still flying around, because they see that the storm is clearing. So they know it's safe to fly around, because they see the possibility that they can safely fly around. You need to bring that possibility into your consciousness so that you can be who you are. That's one. I have another one. The cherry on the cake, on the icing on the cake. That was the first was the cake. Then we got the icing. Now we have the cherry. And the cherry is focus on the brilliance. Put your eyes on the prize. And the fine print says, focused attention, prioritizing, and persevering. This is not a process that happens overnight, no matter what the gurus may tell you. The process of being your authentic self takes your entire life. And depending on the kind of life you have, it may take up a lot of your consciousness while you're practicing being who. After a while, it becomes reflexive. You just automatically are who you are. But that takes work getting to that point, and there will always be healing to be done. I'm just here to tell you, I'm old, so I can say this. There will always be healing to be done. That is never finished. There is always growth to be had. That's never finished. And authenticity is a never-ending process because we change. Who I am now isn't who I was 3 years ago before I started doing this. And who I was 3 years ago isn't the person that I was 15 years ago. It's an amazing process. Take the first step. Go for it. Focus on the brilliance. Remember that every storm has possibilities within it. Every storm has possibilities, and not just when they pass, when the storm passes, but every storm has possibilities. I like this for you a lot, Play Love Remember. I think this is a really, really dynamic and encouraging and positive reading for you. I know it's going to mean effort. I know that. And finally, we have Nancy.
Yes.
Who I don't think I've ever read for before. Yeah. Yes, Melissa, never forget. It's not you can't ever say, I'm healed now. Yeah, no. Okay, so you'll come back and revisit whatever you think you're healed from. In a year or 3 years or 5 years, something will happen and you'll have to revisit it from that different perspective of who you are in the future. You have to come back and revisit what happened to you and heal some more from it from your new perspective, and then go on and then come back and then go on. That's going to happen your entire life. Just bite the bullet. It's how life works. It's how we grow. Okay, shut up, Linda.
Okay, so
Year two.
Yep.
Where am I not being? Where is Nancy not being her authentic self? Nancy, accept the unconditional love that is raining down upon you. I don't even know what to say about that, except that I have a very strong impression of someone who believes they are not worthy, and that all of this unconditional divine love, oh, no, that can't be for me because, oh my God, I'm such an awful person. Yeah, you're as awful as the rest of us, okay, Nancy? And we are all showered with divine love unconditionally at all times. Our jobs to be who we are, to be our own truest selves, is to learn to accept that unconditional love is ours. It belongs to us. It's our right as spiritual beings. It's our nature, in fact, as spiritual beings. Unconditional love is our nature. Accept it. It's your nature. Be it. Oh, that's it. It's not just about accepting it, it's also about being it, flowing it through you. Oh, thank you. Yes, I see it now. Accepting the unconditional love so it can flow through you. That's what this is about. There. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Go ahead.
And Nancy, how to be more of your authentic self. And it's to heal illness, begin by restoring balance. So you need to bring balance back into your life. And it says, today, find ways to create balance in your life. Cast all negativity in a positive light and let go of any fears that block the flow of vital energy within your body, mind, and spirit. And I'm telling you, Linda, when spirit is talking, it's you and I.
It's
And
loud.
it's loud. And
It's,
you also have gifted, once
oh, we
again.
know that.
And look at the if you put your card up again, Linda.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. We have
Yeah.
that same resonance of shape that we did earlier with the portal.
And gold balls all
Yeah.
over the place.
Yeah.
Gold all over yours. And then you also have the star. And the star is with like start everything, those little wishes that you once had, and you like, oh, I really wish this would happen and that would happen. It's allowing yourself to go and start fulfilling your path. And I keep getting this is that everyone is supposed to be following, because we're here to play. We're here to, you know, we illnesses happen, and we have setbacks, and we have, but the portals that have opened up and the lunar eclipses is like time to get rid of the old, because here we are, we're on a new path, and let's start playing. And that is exactly like the way that the everything is matching with Linda's. This is so uncanny how it happens with Linda and I. When spirit's talking, it's like, yeah, we'll give you, and they even bring in the cards that even almost match one another, and
Yeah.
they're from absolutely different decks and different creators. So,
And 50 miles apart.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So, Nancy, thank you. I hope that resonates. But yeah, just bringing more of your authentic self. You are gifted, and you do have that lucky star above you, and embrace it and take it in, because you have some amazing things ahead.
Thanks. Thanks, Donna Marie. And thank you, Nancy. I want to say a few words about how this show came into being, because it's quite weird. Yesterday, Diane G and I did Into the Ether, and out of the 8 readings that we did, 5 had to do with authenticity. They weren't all from me either. There's some from Diane. And so when Donna Marie and I were discussing yesterday, what I had a title, I had a theme, I had the intro written, the show description was all written. I just wanted to consult with Donna last minute to, settle everything and make sure that we're both on the same page. And all of a sudden it was about authenticity. Donna Marie asked a really important question. She said, well, what do you think Spirit wants us to be talking about? And I immediately went to the fact that authenticity came up in 5 out of 8. Well, 4 for sure. And I think a 5th one, I'd have to go back and listen again, but 4 for sure. And I thought, well, maybe that's what Spirit wants us to talk about. So different horse in the middle of the river. And so that's how we came to be talking about authenticity today. I think it's an important topic. I think that people who are authentic are magnets, and you're a magnet for the people who resonate to your vibe. So it's absolutely true that the more authentic you can be, you create your tribe naturally gravitates towards you. unless you stay home all day like I do. But it certainly, yes, Iron Fire Horse, and it did come up in your reading, and it came up in a few other people's readings too. So I just want to leave you with the encouragement to discover your authentic self. If it means you like purple socks, wear those purple socks with pride, because that's an expression of your authentic self. If you like playful socks with polka dots and stuff, wear them with pride, and who cares what anybody thinks? Because like I said, 90% of what we think is bullshit anyway. So care more about how people feel around you than what they think of you. Nancy has some feedback that's very touching. Thank you both so much for that precious reading. I shall take it to heart. Before you read for me, I asked my guides to communicate with your guides. Linda, you did a past life reading for, did I? A past life reading for you with Jonathan. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I had forgotten that. I'll be honest. Most of the readings I do for people on these shows, I forget about them. I can't keep them all in my head. So thank you for reminding me about that, Nancy.
And Play Love Remember said, I'll have to listen to that again. You're right about taking care of others. I get sucked in because of being an empath and my work throughout my life. I remind myself you are not working, not my job. Exactly. And you can care without carrying. You don't have to carry other people's burdens, and that's for everybody.
And here's something that you're bringing up for me, Play Love Remember, but it's also for everybody. Do not get in the way of another person's lesson.
Yes.
It will hurt you to do that. Yes, do not get in the way of another person's lesson. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So, Donna Marie, what are you going to be doing in the next little while?
Well, let's see. Lucky me. I will be, I think, heading back to work on Monday, my 9 to 5. But I am now that things have kind of settled down, I had a virus there, kind of hit me really hard. Yeah. And then we went and saw family. So took some good time off that I needed to readjust, recalibrate and get some energy back. So I am hoping to be on either sometime tomorrow or the weekend, next 3 days. I'll post. I'll be up doing some free readings on my channel. You can always hit my if you go on my channel, my link to my website is there if you want to book a private reading. And I will be coming around. I'm hoping to do some time with you. I'm hoping to have Linda on my channel. And yeah, I would love to have you come on over and, with all the time and everything that's going on, I'm hoping to be live at least once a week. And I still have to do my September energy readings but I have been, my time has been so limited. At one point I couldn't talk without coughing. So, and that in the last week and a bit, it just finally dissipated. So yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. I've had friends who lived other people's lives. It actually happens a lot with mothers.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. Well, and some fathers too, I suppose, but it's much more frequent to see it with mothers. But yeah, you avoid, your own life by, Donna's channel is indeed in the description. And I encourage all of you to look in the show description for both of our channels. We both do private readings. If you would like a private reading, the email information is in the show description. The information for reaching us for anything is in the show description. And we both appreciate and we both need and appreciate your support for our channels. I want to to, oh yeah, what am I going to be doing? I forgot about that.
Yes. What are you up to in the next? You are so busy, my young lady. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Tomorrow at 11 Pacific, I'm going to be on Gerald's Laugh and Learn about AIs, part 3. It's Gerald and Richie Longman Tarot and Jamie, and we're going to be doing the final part of the 3-part AI series on his channel on Laugh and Learn. I'm simulcasting it, so it'll be on my channel too. On Monday at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern, we're doing play. Gerald and I are doing, I almost said play, love, remember. It's self-love, self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance.
Yeah.
And Tuesday is Akashic Adventures. And Wednesday, I'm doing something a little special. I'm doing a free Zoom workshop on the giveaway tool on StreamYard. So if you have a channel, or even if you don't have a channel, come on, you need to email me, okay, so I can send you the link. And yeah, you need to email me so I can send you a link, because I've only got room for 10 people. So email me. And I will send you the link, and you can come next Wednesday at 1 o'clock Pacific, which makes it 4 o'clock Eastern, which makes it 9 o'clock, I think, British summertime for you Europeans here. Oh, thanks, Donna Marie.
Yeah.
Let me just, can I copy that? Hang on.
Is that me? No. That is the StreamYard, I think. Came up StreamYard.
Huh. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, there's a weird stuff happening in the chat. That's fine. I can't copy it and put it onto my channel, but Donna's channel is in the description, so you can reach her. You can subscribe to her channel and reach her by email. All of that information is in the show description. Yeah. Thank you so much, Donna Marie.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to, and everybody, I've actually had readings from Linda, and she blew me away. Just absolutely blew me away. It was things I couldn't even imagine, and then it rang true, and it made sense, and it really made sense, and I understood a little bit more of what was happening in my life, because it did stem from, and that was an Akashic record reading, which blew my mind, just absolutely blew my mind. So if you get a chance, get a reading from Linda, because she is amazing reader, and I'm so blessed to call my friend.
I am so blessed to be able to say the same, because I have had a couple of readings with Donna Marie, and she's blown me out of the water too.
Yeah,
I don't want to say more than that. She just, yeah, she's a fabulous reader. So we love you. Thank you all for being here.
Yes.
And we'll see you in the shorts.
Yeah.
Bye.